Elysse, and today we're going to find out her colors.
That was Elysse and Alana Davison as part of the virtual / in-person color analysis process under my services that occurs at Studio Fontana in Toronto, Canada. And I'm going to give you sort of a behind the scenes view of what happened this week because I actually don't look up who flows through my color analysis services. We treat everybody all the same. This may be a choppy video because I haven't prepared a script and this is really just off the cuff with my thoughts. Alana Davison also yesterday published a video on our YouTube channel sharing her color analysis experience through the service. And I've now watched this video, and I must say I was a bit horrified to hear that she had written in multiple times to our service and couldn't get a virtual appointment. And I'm quite creative type and perhaps eccentric behind the scenes, and I was like, oh my goodness, what did we do? And then I took a breath and thought, do you know what? I'm actually really proud and authentically proud of how we treated Alana. We treated her no different than any other color analysis client. She paid for the service and met the photography submission deadlines and that sort of thing. And this previous situation has happened a few times with people who have flowed through our service, and Alana's video reminded me of those situations. And another situation where I saw this, and I've talked about it publicly before, is Michelle Spieler. I actually didn't find out who Michelle Spieler was till actually after we met over Zoom. And I didn't even know during the Zoom appointment. I found out literally afterwards when she started publishing content and tagging our content and being happy with our results and that sort of thing. And so I'm completely honored to hear about these wonderful situations of people flowing through our service. And I'm really proud that we treat, granting of appointments and what have you, all the same for everybody of all walks of life. Elysse and I usually chat after in-person color analysis appointments just to chat through how they went and what have you. And Elysse called me on Monday of this week and we had our regular, status chat. And she said, oh, by the way, Alana has almost 1 million YouTube subscribers. And I was like, what? That's fantastic for you. And so I want to just say, Alana, if you're watching this, I'm absolutely honored that you flowed through my color analysis service and, perhaps are enjoying your true summer color analysis result. I'm completely honored, frankly, and filled with appreciation, and also filled with appreciation that you've chosen to share the experience with your audience. But first, I must say, I had an initial shock of, oh my goodness, why didn't we fit her in earlier? But again, we treat everybody who flows through our service from all walks of life the same, in terms of granting appointments or not. Just like many of you perhaps learned from me, I learned so much from all of you through our conversations and even through comments on content. And thank you to some commenters of late who have been sort of saying, again, on True Summer posts, no, that person's a soft summer. And I will say soft summer isn't technically a label used for a color analysis palette in the system I use. Muted summer would be the closest representation of a soft summer. And so I will say, thank you for inspiring my prior video post to clarify that this palette here, and even this is the palette as well behind me, this palette here is True Summer in the color analysis system I use. And so if you missed my prior post and are hoping for the clarification between true summer and muted summer, please go see my prior post. But Alana ended up being a true summer. Check out her YouTube video on her channel and support the video, and also go support Elisse's TikTok post that she posted sharing a snapshot of Alana's color analysis experience. Well, that's some of the behind the scenes stuff and thoughts that goes on in my head when I hear about these situations. Another behind the scenes thing that has been happening lately, which I've shared with you in prior posts, is around intellectual property issues. And I have spent some time on that lately because I want to have an environment for newer color analysis professionals and more senior color analysis professionals out there, where we're all respectful of each other's intellectual property and are ethical. So I do spend time on these issues because color analysis was here before I ever did color analysis, although the system has evolved, and it will exist after I pursue my next life or move on. That was a great example of how I lose track of my words, but you get my drift. And so another thing that I noticed recently is a company was claiming that they had trademarked a term not just used in the color analysis industry. And when the finer details were looked at, they actually did not have a trademark registration. And so I have spent some time, making sure that the public representation of, trademarks, registered trademarks that is out there is correct, to allow for other professionals and even you, if you're a color analysis enthusiast, to be able to use those words publicly. Some of you asked for some more behind the scenes lens, and there you go. On top of color analyzing clients, I do oversee a business and also am a member of AICI and pursue what I think is ethical, because I really do care. And for all of you who flow through my clientele and think perhaps you don't have a close connection to me because we never spoke through Zoom or what have you, it wasn't a real personalized experience. Trust me, behind the scenes, it's so personalized. I care beyond your belief. Yay to sparkling.